Welcome again to another English class. We're still studying the past perfect. Well, we're going to see only negative sentences. The structure is this one. So we have to, as I said before, we have to follow the structure. Right? We started with the subject, then the past form of have is had, then a negative word, N-O-T, a past participle verb, we add before, then, subject, simple past, and complement. So, we can contract have not as a hadn't, which is the same. We're going to read sentences. We're going to focus on what happened when you haven't done anything. Remember, this is a negative form. When we use the negative sentence of the simple of the past perfect, remember, it's something that you haven't done before, or you haven't finished something before something, or something happened. Okay, so you have to remember that something that you haven't done before. Okay, let's read the first example. I hadn't been there before. So what happened? So I visited lots of museums. If you see, we underline hadn't been because this is the past perfect idea. Then we use it before. Before this event happened, it's not because it happened. You haven't done it, okay? So I hadn't been there before, so I visited a lot of museums. Okay, let me give you an example. For example, I never been in the United States, and then because I hadn't been there before, so when I have the opportunity to be there, so what do? So I visit a lot of museums, a lot of places, because you never done that before. Okay, that's the idea. Something that you haven't. That's why it's a negative sentence. Okay. Okay. The second one says he hadn't handed out his homework before noon. So in other words, he didn't finish. The teacher was expecting the homework until noon. So this guy never showed up. So that's why the teacher had to what? Grade him badly. Okay, let's read now the sentence completely. He hadn't handed out his homework before noon. So the teacher had to grade him badly. So what happened here is that because you didn't finish your homework, so there was a consequence. So now let's go to the third example. They hadn't visited him before noon. So they never done it before. So they hadn't visited him before noon. So what happened? So he had to order some food for lunch. So what happened here is that he usually cooks. So he usually do a lunch, or he usually make anything. So because these people hadn't visited him before noon, so that means that these people visit him after noon. So when he already have something to eat, in this case, because he hadn't visited him before that time, what happened? So he had to order some food for lunch. That's the idea. And the last one, his hockey team hadn't lost any game before. So this is a good team, right? Never lost before. Never, never, never. So his soccer team hadn't lost any game before. So they were mad and sad. So this was the first time his team lost a game. So that's why he got mad and sad. Okay, this is all for this class. So see you in the next one. Bye.